All right, guys, we're back again talking today about Danny Wood, one of the drivers in the 2002 World of Outlaws video game made by Ratbag that was on PlayStation 2 and on PC. Danny Wood, not a super long World of Outlaws career, but a career good enough to be 84th on the all-time win list with the series. So Danny Wood, born in Norman, Oklahoma, still lives there to this day and still races to this day. He actually ran like 2 weeks ago with the ASCS series, finished 4th in that race, and so Danny Wood still going strong. But here, let's get into his World of Outlaws stats. In 2000, that was his rookie year. He had 81 starts in 2000, 4 top 5s, 24 top 10s. He was 14th in points, and he was driving the Donnie Woodburn number 21W. And in my opinion, probably one of the more popular cars to pick on the game. Had that Pepsi sponsorship that everybody liked to see. I mean, I feel like back in 2001, like Pepsi was like a huge deal. Like, I mean, obviously Pepsi's still a big deal, but like back then, like their marketing campaign was crazy, I feel like. And so that was probably a pretty popular option for people when they picked their driver in that game. 2001 is in green because that was his best season of his World of Outlaws career, in my opinion at least. 90 starts, 5 wins, 15 top 5s, 34 top 10s. He was 13th in points, and he was once again driving that Woodburn number 21W car. Final season of his career as a full-time World of Outlaws driver was 2002. He had 84 starts, 5 top 5s, 17 top 10s. He ended up 12th in points, and he was driving the Parsons number 6 car. So just 3 years as a full-time driver with the Outlaws, and then that was it for Danny Wood. I feel like I was looking, and if I remember correctly, every other season, whether it was after 2002 or before 2000, he never ran more than 20 races with the Outlaws. So it was kind of a surprising deal when he went from running the, I want to say it was the ASCS series in '99, to going and running with the Outlaws and going full time with that series. So cool to see Danny Wood here on the board, and we'll take a look at his overall World of Outlaws starts and his stats, I should say. 297 starts. That's it. That's all he had for Danny Wood, but he was able to get those 5 wins and put himself 64th all time in the great history of the Outlaws. 26 top 5s for 8.8% of the time he was in the top 5, and 81 top 10 finishes for 27.3% of the time he was in the top 10. So before Christopher Bell came along, Danny Wood was the pride of Norman, Oklahoma, and he's still going. Accolades for Danny Wood. He was the Rookie of the Year with the series back in 2000. He has 22 wins between all of the ASCS regions. I want to say 7 with the National Tour, and the rest of them are kind of spread out between the Sooner region, Red River, I can't even keep track of all of them. But he has 22 wins under the ASCS banner. He has 2 top 10s at the Kings Royal, a 4-time top 10 finisher during the Knoxville 360 Nationals. He was a 2-time National Open starter, and he had 4 wins with the NCRA Sprint Car Series as well. He's got wins with OCRS and some other series around the Oklahoma, Texas area. And like I said, he is still racing to this day. And if I'm not mistaken, Danny Wood, I believe he is the flying fossil is what they call him these days, because he is still going strong. Born in, I want to say, 1958. So Danny Wood's been around the block, but it's very cool to see him still racing to this day and forever be enshrined as one of the drivers that was a part of this video game back in 2002, and maybe one of the more popular cars in that game, as we mentioned earlier, with the bright blue car with the Pepsi logo on the side of it. So that's all we've got today for Danny Wood. I want to let you guys know that I am leaving for California tomorrow. I'm going to the Red Bluff Outlaws, the West Coast Nationals over there, which will be live on fast4media.com. So I will not be making any videos while I'm there, and I will be back on Monday afternoon. I should be able to get a video in, I would think, on Monday afternoon when I come back. I might try and record one more video today and post it for tomorrow when I head to the airport. So that's all we've got for right now, but we appreciate your guys' support here on the YouTube channel. Let me know who you would like to see next from the 2002 World of Outlaws video game. Which driver should we talk about? I saw somebody mention Donnie Schatz. I don't know if I want to do Donnie yet. He's still going. He's still a full-time World of Outlaws driver, so I'm not sure if we want to do Donnie Schatz quite yet, but I will think about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.